Twende moja kwa moja tena tubadilishe mita bendi, twende tuangalie Shona na nini yuko katika mashindano fulani ambayo yanaitwa Concours. Sijui kama nimesema vizuri. Shon, uwanja ni wako.
Asante sana. Thank you very much, and good afternoon to you from the Stuttgart Auto Center. This is here in Karen. We're just right next to the Karen roundabout, and there's a person who's preparing for the Concours d'Elegance that's happening tomorrow. If I'm not wrong, 70 entries in the car category and over 30 entries in the motorcycles category. It still is as popular as ever, and it is taking place tomorrow at the Ngong Racecourse, the CBA Concours d'Elegance. I've got Walter Sarem here with me, who's got two vehicles in the event tomorrow. First of all, just a little bit about your background. Have you taken part in the Concours before?
Oh yes, I've actually taken part in the Concours for the last 15 years, so I'm very well acquainted with the event.
All right, just give us a bit about your background. What sort of cars have you used before we go into these cars?
Okay, I've been building classics for quite a long time now, as part of my passion and pastime. So Rolls, Austins, VWs, and so on. Yeah.
All right, two vehicles. First of all, we've got this. It looks absolutely beautiful. It is a Beetle. It is a convertible. Just tell us a bit about this Beetle.
Well, it's a 1983 VW Beetle. There are very few in the world. Actually, they made 100 of them, and we have 2 in Kenya. This is one of them. The other is in Malindi. Yeah.
And it's interesting to note both your entries are left-hand drive.
Yeah, actually this one is originally from Mexico, celebrating the success of the VW, and the Jeep is actually American, so which is left-hand. Yeah.
All right, if you can just step aside so that he can probably, our cameraman can just get a closer look at the Beetle first of all. It is silver. Just looking at the engine, like all Beetles, it is in the rear of the car. Just tell us a bit about the engine and how much time you spent restoring it.
We've been working on the car for the last maybe 2.5–3 months. The engine is actually air-cooled, doesn't use water. Yeah, and it's in the rear, as you can see.
All right, and a lot of restoration work. Just give us approximately the amount of man-hours you've had to use in terms of restoring this car.
Basically, in terms of actually continuous, maybe 3 weeks, day and night.
Wow, that is extraordinary. As our cameraman just tries to get close to the car, it is extraordinary. We're having a look. It is silver in color, and it's a Beetle. What year is this Beetle?
It's a 1983.
1983, and of course we do know them. They've been in a lot of movies. I remember Herbie the Love Bug.
Oh yes, oh yes. Quite a popular car.
All right, we can see you still got quite a bit of work. How long are you going to take before the event? Still working on the car, I guess, until later to the night, huh?
Until tomorrow, actually. Until we get judged, we'll still be working on the cars.
All right, it is a labor of love. If we can just turn around very quickly here, we've got what's called the Jeep Renegade. This one, just tell us a bit about this.
Okay, this is a 1989 Jeep Renegade. Actually, very few as well. It was quite controversial in the fact that it had the square lights. What they did with this car is it was the first injection series, EFI series, that came into the market. So it's been in Kenya for a while. I recently acquired it early this year, and I thought it would be a good piece to actually have at the Concours.
And interestingly, you got it from somebody else, but the wiring was a major issue, huh?
It was a wiring. We had you obviously had quite a few parts missing, and you can imagine you can't get them anywhere here, so we had to source a lot of it from the UK, Dubai, and so on and so forth.
It is as popular as ever, the Concours d'Elegance, and also a lot of entries, particularly from South Africa, Uganda, Tanzania. Can you tell us about the standards of the entries?
Actually, that's quite good because when you look at the South African standards, the Ugandan standards, I mean, they just had their Concours the other 2 months ago. I mean, the standards are really making us pick up our game.
All right, fantastic. That's Walter Sarem, who's taking part in the Concours d'Elegance. As you can see, 2 entries. There's the Jeep Renegade behind me, and it's incredible beetle that is taking part that's competing, in the Concours d'Elegance, and they will be working until late into the night. It is on tomorrow from 9 o'clock. You'll be able to find out, of course. The judging gets underway from about 9 o'clock tomorrow at the Ngong Racecourse, the CBA Concours d'Elegance that is organized by the Alfa Romeo Owners Club. From the Stuttgart Auto Center here in Karen, Sean Carter-Villas, and it's back to the studio to you, Makori.
Shughuli kuntu yamba imepikwa na kupakuliwa moja kwa moja kutoka maeneo ya Ngong Racecourse kule. Shona makwambia mawili matatu, manake kesho ndo mashindano yenyewe. Kwa hiyo jiandae kama wewe shabiki mkubwa wa magari ambayo kwa kweli ni magari ya miaka nenda miaka rudi. Umesikia miaka 80 huko. Wewe kaangalie uone hali na kwa kwaje, manake tena ni siku ya Jumapili, umetulia mtaani, uone mambo, ujifurahishe na familia yako.